Why I'm so backlit? You know what? We're just gonna rock with it. What if we can? There we go. Hello, everybody. I am organizing playbills today. I have all of these playbills I need to organize. This is basically all of the playbills from like the last few months of last year. Actually, I think I may have some as far back as August. So maybe 6 months from 2025 that I need to organize. I saw too much theater in 2025, so we have a lot of playbills. All right, Spelling Bee, off Broadway. Right now, I'm just organizing Broadway and off Broadway, and then Hadestown I have separately because I have so many Hadestown programs at this point. This is maybe my last understudy slip. That's so sad, but that was Sydney Para Eurydice. All right, Hadestown, separate stack. Good old Two Strangers. We have the Fringe Encore series, which technically I saw this year, but I grabbed that last year. And then Edelweiss, which was also at Soho Playhouse. That is off Broadway. Heather's off Broadway. Beau, R.I.P., off Broadway. Oh, Liberation. Loved this play. Broadway. Oh no, my Meet the Cartosians playbill kind of got injured there a little bit. That's fine. We have Marjorie Prime for Broadway. What is this? Oh, it's some of the lyrics from Nightside Songs, which is happening at Lincoln Center. I was part of they invited people to come sing the songs for a promo video, and I had seen it at the Under the Radar Festival last year. Loved it. And so was excited to be part of that. I guess I'll keep that. I don't know where that's going to go. I guess in the program for Nightside Songs when I get it later this year. We have the Carnegie Hall concert for Bridges in Madison County. That is off Broadway. Oh, there's so many. Another bag. I think each of these bags is a trip, but a lot of these are from, like, that was my December trip. This is definitely the November trip. But I think the November trip was so large that I have 2 bags worth. Ugh. Oh, there's so many playbills, I can't even get them out of this bag. Highly, highly recommend if you travel and see a lot of theater, Ziploc bags. Always keep my playbills safe. Good old Rob Lake. That was maybe the bizarrest thing I've seen on Broadway. I don't know how it got to Broadway. Outsiders in Tulsa. Love this one. That is a regional theater, so that'll go in a separate pile. Also regional theater, Revolutions at the Goodman. Yeah, these are all part of my road trip from October, November. We got Water for Elephants. We got The Notebook and a ticket stub for, other. Ticket stubs go in a separate box, so I will take those out. Sometimes I keep them with the playbill, but usually I put them separately. Mythic at Cincinnati Playhouse, one of my unfortunately least favorite shows I saw last year, but I did love getting to go to Cincinnati Playhouse. The Ruins at the Guthrie, loved that one. Another regional theater. Speaking of regional theater, Catch Me If You Can, starring J.J. Neiman. All right, and then another disappointment, Ragtime. Ragtime at the Lincoln Center, that's a Broadway show. Practice. I've never seen so many people leave at intermission than during this show, and I could not have disagreed with them more. I loved it. I loved every second of it. Bring it back. Hello. Wait. How do I get the chat to stay longer? Bum bum bum. So I can read them. Oh, I don't know. Mm-mm-mm. There we go. I think I figured it out. Hello, Ryan. Just got home from seeing Singing the Rain by high schoolers. That is exciting. I love high school theater. Oh, Oratorio for Living Things, one of my favorite shows of last year. That's off Broadway. We got Oh Happy Day. Bam! Another off Broadway. Soon, directed by Will Blum, who I'm going to go see in a show literally tomorrow. Literally tomorrow. I'm leaving tonight to go drive to Salt Lake City, which is why I'm organizing Playbills, because I want to clean my house before I get out of here. In case you don't know, my house is currently on the market. And so I want to make sure I get all these Playbills out of here. What is this? A ticket to Hadestown. $79. Usually what I pay when I go see Hadestown. We'll keep that. Hadestown pile. Spelling Bee. Another Spelling Bee. I have seen the off-Broadway one twice. Love that production. We have Assigned to Strangers. I never stage door, but I loved the show so much I had to. I had to stage door. I do have two strangers. Playbills, those will go together. Reunions. I forgot about this. Love High Spirits. Yes. We could have been watching Bad Bunny. I love how much they've embraced being on books for this production of High Spirits, because like it's very encores. In case you don't know the encore series, they have literally 10 days to rehearse with the actors. And it's a very elaborate staged concert. Like they do full choreography, full blocking, but minimal scenic design, minimal rehearsal time. So they're very much usually using binders of some sort. In recent years, they've started to just memorize the full show, but for High Spirits, they use the books extensively, and I really appreciate it because I feel like it's part of the charm. And yeah, Jessica Stone has done a great job with incorporating the props, with incorporating the books into props. Like there's a really clever use of a script and a Ouija board at one point. And yeah, the concerts are always really scrappy, but I feel like with this one, because of how comedic it is, they're making each other break a lot, and it makes it so every single performance is different, and I love it. I love that kind of theater. Speaking of theater, I love Initiative off Broadway. Oh, here's my lottery ticket from Masquerade that I lost, unfortunately. That'll go into a different box. We have, oh, the photos from the opening night party of Two Strangers. So cute. All right, that'll go in a different box. What is, oh, I needed to contact them, and I was looking for that business card. Well, what do you know? Wait, when did I get a Two Strangers sticker? Where did this come from? Look at that. Was that from the party? I honestly don't know. We have a program from my friend's wedding. Incredible. One of the best shows I went to last year. I guess that'll go off Broadway. And then the Art Tour, which was a new musical at Theater Row. I organize all my off-Broadway playbills by the theater, so at some point I will break those down. But for now, I'm just putting them in a separate, into the off-Broadway pile, like Ho Church. When she started hitting herself with the binder, she did not do that at my performance. That's hilarious. Oh, that's my tickets from Catch Me If You Can. This I can throw away. I think this is the insert from the Marriott Theater. They have an incredible season. I really want to go back for A Little Night Music, which is happening in June. They're also doing Come From Away in August. And the Marriott Theater is in the round, so that's going to be incredible. Oh, I have another Outsiders. That goes in the duplicates. I don't need 2 of those. Oh, the libretto for Oratorio. I loved these lyrics. Oh, I need to read that. Maybe I'll add that as a bonus for my play reading book club that I'm doing. Waiting for Godot, Broadway. What is in here? Is that the ticket? It is the ticket. We'll take that out. A map to the Met from when I did my walk on through at the Met. We have Make Me, which is a play reading that I went to of a new work in progress. That'll go. Oh, I was going to go see Noah at this theater in Pennsylvania. That they do a lot of like very biblical, huge performances. And I ended up not doing that. But I will keep that because I do want to go there eventually. It sounds wild. They have like real livestock on stage. Brother Size, great play. I don't even know. Is this from September now? Did I grab a September bag? What is this from? It is, because I got The Heart, which I saw in September. Wild. All right. Kaylee, one of my favorite musicals of the year. That is a regional production in Baltimore. My only Hamilton on Broadway playbill that I have from when Leslie was back in. Oh, so good. So Hamilton's good. Who would have thought? Glad I finally saw it on Broadway. Art was great. All right, what do we have in here? I think this is... We do have The Heart, which needs to transfer to Broadway tomorrow. Wow, this playbill got really beat up, but that's okay. Huzzah, which also I loved. And they're doing... they just did a 29-hour workshop of this with mostly the same cast. One of the lead actors is currently on tour with Spamalot. So they recast that role with John Riddle, who I also love. So I hope this has another life because I really enjoyed that show. We have art flyers. I don't need these. Turn off your cell phones. Yeah, I don't need those. We'll trash that. What is this? Oh, Punch. I forgot that was this season. Sure. Oh, the ticket's in there too. Bam. All right. My Masquerade. I had a pulse with Hailey and Telly Long. Oh, incredible experience. I need to go back to Masquerade because it was so good. This, I think, Ticket to Caroline. This, I think, is a card from the Globe. Yes. Did I freeze? Darn it. And here I used my phone for this live, so I froze less, but I think it's just my internet. But there's a card with Regency on it, which is another show that I loved from the old Globe that I hope comes back. Huzzah! All right, I don't need that. That's trash. Caroline. Fantastic play by Preston Max Allen. Love his work. All right. And then we have another bag. So many bags of playbills. This, I think, is back. We're back to November because we have Queen of Versailles and then also my October road trip. Eventually, I will edit and post the rest of those vlogs because I did film everything and then I just stopped editing. But the first 2 weeks are up. My Ticket to Revolutions. Flyer from the Batboy Cavern. I do keep all my flyers too, but those are in a separate box. Monster Songs, which is community theater production. Got all the community theater productions. I guess I'll put those in the regional box. Also, Bull Durham at Paper Mill Playhouse. They're doing a production of Come From Away right now. It literally is only at Paper Mill until March 1st, and I'm not going back to the East Coast before then, so I'm going to miss it, but it looks really good. We Are the Tigers, another Preston Max Allen show. Love, love, love. Also a little card from We Are the Tigers. I guess I'll keep that. There's Other, which was a one-person show starring Ariel Stachel from Band's Visit. Lady of M Street was a reading that I saw. It's a Macbeth adaptation, and it was incredible, like absolutely incredible. I hope to see it fully staged one day. Saturday Church was fun. I felt like it needed some work, but it's got some promise. We have Romeo and Michelle, which was a show that I saw. It was not for me. It was not for me. I don't mind the film, but I'm not a huge fan of the film. And the show is basically the film on stage, which, you know, it was entertaining enough, but it was definitely what I would call a lazy adaptation, which are not my favorite. Play That Goes Wrong, community theater version. Definitely my thing. Loved it. Queen of Versailles, classic Broadway flop. Grey Mud was my friend Brie Leftowich's play. Really enjoyed that. I think it's her first play that she's written, and it's got like a lot of promise. There was some really, really great moments in it. I don't even know what this is. 20% off to, something at Rockefeller. I don't need that. That's going in the trash. Can't show you the program to this because it would get flagged, but Prince F was fantastic. Love Kyoto. I did not love it in New York because they made some changes to the script. But I love that play. We got my second Beau program. Those will go together. Maybe Happy Ending, my favorite. I think there's a ticket in there. There is. This was when I won they do $20.64 tickets that are actually pretty good seats. Like, it was definitely partial V, but for $20, totally worth it. And this was a Stephen Oliver day. Loved his Oliver. Queens. Martina Mayoke play. Really enjoyed that. Oh no! My stack of off-Broadway plays is getting too large. It's going to start falling over. Seat of Her Pants was a ton of fun. Wasn't fun for the woman next to me, who probably should have left at intermission. But for everyone... Why do I have more Outsiders and Notebook programs? Maybe I'll do a giveaway for the touring productions of The Outsiders and the Notebook. Fremont Avenue, one of my favorite plays of last year. I loved it. That was at Arena Stage. Also Arena Stage, damn Yankees. Great production. Oedipus just closed literally yesterday. R.I.P. That was a great production. Chess, which I just went back to last week. Quadrophenia, which was the Who rock ballet. Enjoyed that. Dance shows aren't really my thing, but I had a good time at that one. And then Dirty Books, which was a fun, immersive show. Also off-Broadway. So my off-Broadway stack is looking pretty hearty right now. And then we have, I think this may be my last stack. We have Diversion, which was another off-Broadway play. Red Bucket Follies. I do have a section for like special events on Broadway. So like I've been to an Easter Bonnet. Red Bucket Follies would fit into that. The Tony Awards, which I have not been to, but I did go to the dress rehearsal last year and got a program from my friend that went to the actual ceremony. So these will all go there. I just had to find that section in my organization. Regional production of Every Brilliant Thing, which is going to Broadway in like next week. I love this play so much. I'm so excited for more people to see it. We have another The Notebook, except this one is from the Denver stop of the tour. The Denver productions use like the largest program. This is what the performance size is, which used to be this size. And then performances shrunk their size a little bit. So now it's much more reasonable, but the applause are still huge. Like, this is a full sheet of paper. That's ridiculous. We have the sheet music to a song from Deathless. that has an EP you can listen to. I really enjoyed it. It's a new musical by Zach Zadek. It had a premiere, I think, at Goodspeed. I think it was in Connecticut. That I did not get to see, but I did get to go to the album listening party and really, really loved the music. I would love to see a full production of it. The tour of Anne Juliet. Kansas City, Missouri uses Encore magazines, which are also used by Cincinnati and Atlanta. Atlanta is where I first got my first Encore. I love that all of the regions have like their own magazine brand. And then Wishing to Grow Up Brightly, which was a world premiere musical that I saw in Pennsylvania at Theater Horizon. Oh my gosh, about a young, she's I think a Chinese adoptee, Chinese or Korean? Korean American. Korean adoptee. And she returns, she goes on a quest to find her birth mother, but like through the memories of her father who has recently passed away. It's sort of like science fiction, where you can record memories of family members before they die, and so then you have access to them afterwards, which is really, really interesting science fiction concept that also explored, adoptees in America, which love that. That's regional theater. This is the official program. That was just the flyer that they sent out, but it had the graphics, so I used it for like the photo. But this was the official program, which was almost like a newspaper. I don't know where I'm gonna put that because it's huge. I guess in the huge regional theater box. And then we have the dramaturgical notes for Ragtime at the Lincoln Center. I always love to grab the dramaturgical notes that they have. You can get them for free, but they always suggest donating at least $1. So I always put a dollar in the box. But this is always has some really great information. I have not read this one yet. I wonder if they talk about the timeline of Ragtime in here, because I did a video of it about when does Ragtime take place. Yes, hello, Erin. I've determined that it's probably 1911 to 1912, but that does create some inconsistencies. But there's also some inconsistencies just within the storyline, within some hard dates that we have, like, oh my gosh, like the fact that J.P. Morgan, who is alive in the Morgan Library scene of Ragtime, died before Harry Houdini's mother, who dies in the context of Ragtime. So there's just like some historical inconsistencies. So it's hard to pinpoint the dates. But I wonder if they talk about it in here. Oh, and the ticket. All right. That'll go with all my other dramaturgical notes. I think that's it. Yeah, that box is empty. All right, so I have piles at my feet of the shows. We will, I guess I'll just take down boxes and start doing it that way. I have all of my sleeve protectors. I don't keep my playbills in program binders anymore, but these are all hole punched. I still use these, however, because it makes it easy to grab them when I take them out of the bins. And I always store my playbills 2 to a sleeve, front and back. Now Broadway, I have started putting in this bin. This is, I think, the numbers, so 1776 through H for How to Dance in Ohio. So this is the first half of the alphabet. We have my, oh gosh, my Broadway stack is not organized well enough for me to grab it in a single go. There we go. That was off Broadway. I don't know why I put that in there. So anything I don't need to save that. Anything pre-H. So not maybe happy ending. Chess, yes. Hijklmno. Also have to remember the alphabet. Queen of Versailles will be in the second half. I need to get another one of these bins because they're so useful. And all of the other bins that I have are significantly smaller. Chess. Punch will go in the back half. Art is in this one. Hamilton is in this one. Waiting for Godot. Not. We have Two Strangers. Other one. Ragtime. Rob Lake. Marjorie Prime will... Wait. Nope. Marjorie Prime, other half. Liberation also. I'm going to put no programs in this one. 2. We got 2 in the front, I guess, third of the alphabet. All right. Now, chess, I will have another one, but it's part of my 2026 box, which I'm not going to store yet. I think I'm going to try to leave all of those out. Art will get its own... Oh, no, I think I did this backwards. I did. All right. Chess. Can't believe I've seen Chess twice. I did not love Chess as a musical, but as a concert, it was fantastic. Great songs. Just, I'm not convinced that they're good musical theater songs. And I think there's a big difference. All right, art. And then a sleeve for Hamilton. My Hamilton playbill. There we go. Okay, and then we have Anne, Juliet, Between Riverside and Crazy. Boop. Where are my C's? There we go. Carolina Change. Chicken and Biscuits. Too far. Go back. Chicago. All right. Chess will go right before Chicago. Oh, that's art. Wrong one. All right, chess in. Art is going elemental P. Oh, I guess just right after appropriate. That's easy. I don't have a lot of A's. And then the H's at the end, LMN. So before Hangman and after Gypsy. All right. Hamilton in. We got... This box is done. Still has some room in there, so it does fit like quite a few programs. I guess I can lower this so you can see me putting them in. Oh gosh. They do get very heavy. I think that's the largest box I would go. My regional theater box, oh my gosh, is almost too heavy. Oh. It's so big. But these are all of the large regional theater programs that I have. There's still a little bit of room in there, but as you can see, it's very heavy. So I don't know how much more I want to put in here. But this is where all of my, oh gosh, all of my applauses go, which I only have one. And it's The Notebook. I do also have some London in here, so anything that's like a large London... Oh, that's Sleep No More. The Sleep No More souvenir program is in here. We have... Oh, I suppose I could also put Wishing to Grow Up Brightly in here, because I do have flyers. Like, this is a high school production of Bright Star the Musical that was done almost like a newspaper, which I thought was very clever considering that musical. Yeah, I think this is where I'll put Wishing to Grow Up Brightly. Bam. We'll go in that section. I do technically have this organized by state. Also have my dramaturgical notes in here. And I'll put the sheet music in here as well, because I don't really... I'll probably display it eventually, but I'm in the process of moving, so that's not happening anytime soon. So we'll put it in here for now. But I do keep all the dramaturgical notes. Like we have the Gardens of Annuncia and Camelot. Where is Uncle Vanya? Even for productions I didn't like. Fly Over Sunset, that was an experience. So Ragtime will go in with those at the front with, what's this? Oh, Intimate Apparel, the opera. Okay. And then the Notebook will go with all the other applauses, which is what most of this is. Some Like It Hot. There we go. Yeah. I think basically from here to here is all Denver. And then from here to here is mostly Los Angeles. So this is the old performances before they reduced the size. So it's like that large magazine. And we got some we definitely got some gems in here. There's Pasadena Playhouse. I do have it organized in LA by theater. All of my applauses are from the Denver Center, but for the here we have all of them by theater. So we have the Amundsen. Here's the pre-Broadway tryout of Bring It On. One of the theaters. It actually did like a little mini regional tour before it went to Broadway. But it did do a Los Angeles stop. So that's the Amundsen theaters. And then we have, oh my gosh, more Amundsen. So many. Here's Pasadena Playhouse. So there's the Pasadena Playhouse Little Shop that I adored. Going back to Pasadena Playhouse next week, I'm really excited. They're doing Amadeus right now. Oh, speaking of ragtime, there's the Pasadena Playhouse Ragtime with Bryce Charles and Dylan Saunders for all the Star Kid fans in the chat. Hollywood Bowl. And then I do have some other regional theaters in here. So like here's the Fat Ham from the Huntington, which I did not see, but my friend did. I saw this production in Atlanta at the Alliance, which you can see it's done in, it was a co-production with the Alliance Theater. And so I got that program, and then my friend grabbed another one for me when she saw it at Huntington. We have ACT in here. That's in San Francisco. So a lot of good stuff. But that's this bin. It does get very heavy, but I do need to get another one of these because this is very useful for any big programs and especially souvenir programs. Oh, this is so heavy, y'all. Where's the... I cannot fit much more in here. All right. But it does have a handle on top. I would not dare to... That's as good as it's going to get for now. I'll move it later. All right. Now up here, I have the rest of the bins. So these are all of the programs. We have small regional theater, off-Broadway, 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 and then Broadway. Oh, these are all Broadway. And then this is also regional theater. I need to get some new labels. Okay, I think I'll do off-Broadway next. I always have to remember, I need to update the labels because right now it just says off-Broadway, But I should put what theaters are in which one, because that is how I organize, is by theater. So like there's the Shed. I don't have any Shed shows. I don't have any Atlantic Theater Company, but that's in here. Woo! Oh gosh, that's hard to, we'll do it up here. Oh, we do have public shows. So like here's Suffs. And I saw, oh, Seat of Our Pants was public. I just saw Ulysses there, but that's part of the 2026 Playbills. We're not doing those just yet. New York Theater Workshop is in here, and I have Saturday Church. So yeah, I will definitely get this one down. We got new sheets. All right. Here's Off-Broadway, Off-Broadway. New York City Center. All right, here is, oh gosh. We got Seat of Our Pants. I think, oh, I should check since I do double bag these. What do I have in here already? We have Hell's Kitchen. Oh, what order did I do? I have so many public shows. There's Gats, the Ford Hill Project, which just had another production. I think I can actually put this in with the Ford Hill Project. Was that really the last thing I saw? No, because I saw Ha 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 there too. Did I not get a program for that? Interesting. Okay. But this is currently one-sided, so I can put Seat of Our Pants on the other side of that. Boop. Oh, and then I saw Goddess. These are just not in any order, because Goddess was last year. Sumo, Gats. Oh, there's Goddess. Oh, and there's Ha Ha Ha. Ha Ha Ha. Ha. So we had those two. Interesting. All right. Well, Seat of Our Pants in. Then we got New York Theater Workshop. Where is Saturday Church? There we go. Bam. Saturday Church got like a full, oh, ticket. A full program, which usually they just do the little tiny paper programs. I think all of my New York Theater Workshop ones are double. Oh, nope. We have Here There Are Blueberries has an empty spot. Perfect. I did not see Tartuffe at New York Theater Workshop. I am just not a Tartuffe person. I didn't see either Tartuffe. All right, but I did see Saturday Church. I will go see a new musical before I go see a classic play. All right. I think that's all the ones that I can put in this bin, which is good because this is getting full. There's still, I think, a little, I could probably fit maybe one or two more in there. But I may have to transfer one of the theaters out of here soon. Boop. All right. Oh no. Water bottle down. We have, next up, this is the Lincoln Center Off-Broadway, which I'm definitely going to need because I have Kyoto and the, oh my gosh, this one's getting really full. I do have an empty bin. This may be where I start using it. I may create a new off-Broadway one, because this one is getting very full, but that's we'll get. And while we're here, we got Playwrights Horizons and Second Stage, which will now be Studio Seaview, which I also have with Prince F. So we will take that one down. That may be where I start creating a new bin. All right. Oh gosh. We have in here. I have concerts in here too. So like Joe's Pub. Oh, did I get a program for Joe Iconis? Because that would go in here. I didn't see one in there. Interesting. Oh, there's Soho Playhouse, which I did get. And then a lot of the space is the Under the Radar book, so maybe I move these. We have, oh no, flyer down. Oh, P.G. Keen, R.I.P. Didn't that place close? Yeah, I have the Under the Radar books in here. I think I'm just going to put those in a different box because they're taking up a lot of space in here. And then a lot of fringe flyers. I didn't get an Under the Radar book this year, and I did go see an Under the Radar show, but I only saw one this year, so I didn't get the full book, unfortunately. All right. Oh, I do have some flyers in here, so I will keep the, oh, we'll find out later. Oh, we also have New World Stages. Still have the fake blood splatter on the teeth program. And then Drag the Musical, which I really enjoyed and almost missed. I wasn't going to go see it, and then I ended up getting a last-minute ticket to closing, and I'm glad I caught it. I would have been really sad to miss it. Okay, Studio Seaview. Does not fit. This does not fit in a sheet. It's like slightly larger. Alas. All right, we'll just have to leave it out. Oh, here's the original Nightside songs from the Under the Radar Festival last year. So I will add the flyer that I got at the promo to the back of that. And then I can add the official when it goes to LCT3 on the other side, because that's technically the same theater. It was just in a weird space last time because it was not official. Okay, do I have an empty spot? Here we have Intimate Apparel Gardens of Annuncia, Flex, and NA. And then the Blood Quilt. Oh, Blood Quilt has spot. Yeah, we got Blood Quilt on one side and then an empty spot for Kyoto. Perfect. All right. That's Blood Quilt feels like a long time ago. Did I not see another show at the Lincoln Center? What did I miss there? That would have been, oh, I don't remember what was there before Kyoto. All right, and then after Lincoln Center, we have Jazz at Lincoln Square. Oh, I could probably do Carnegie Hall. There's the Met Opera. I think I have a Carnegie Hall, another Carnegie Hall program somewhere. So maybe I'll hold on until I find that. Daryl Roth Theater for Titanic. I have not been back there, but I will go because I want to go see Mexodus, which is the next thing in that theater. DR2 I didn't go to. West End Theater. I did see Bedlam Girls. I don't think I got a program for that though. Not Bedlam Girls. Are the Bennett Girls okay? Greenwich House. I don't think I have that. I do have Stage 42, which I think is in here. Oh, and then New World Stages. All right. New World Stages, New World Stages. Where is... Oh, there's already a Heathers in here. Unfortunately, the other side of Heathers is not free. So I will have to create a new... Oh, shoot. I found another public theater. Whoops. Did I already put that? I did already put that up. Dang it. All right. Well, for now, we have Heathers at New World Stages, and then both of my spelling bees, which will go together. I did go see it twice. We'll probably go back a third time. I love that production. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. That'll go in the New World Stages section, and then we'll do one for Heathers. By itself. I'll probably, if we're being honest, I'll probably go see Heathers again. Because I feel like it's going to run a long time, and they'll probably do a really another fun cast change. The reason why I've seen it twice is that I wanted to go see Lorna Courtney, and then I went back when Kuhu joined the cast, who was incredible. Love her. Theater 555. I don't think I've been back to Theater 555 in a while. White Rose, the worst thing I've ever seen. But we did get to Theater Row, which I do have a Theater Row show. All the World's a Stage is getting a cast album this month. Oh, and we have Stage 42 next. Great. Which I also have a program too. So we'll do one for... Where's our Theater Row show? Where's the Theater Row show? Oh no, I found another. I have so many public theater shows. Why did I forget all of these when I had the public theater box down? There's Theater Row. All right. The art tour done. I feel like I saw something else there too. Oh well. And then we have Theater Stage 42, where I saw 20-Sided Tavern and loved. And that's got a blank spot on the other side. So we'll put in Romeo and Michelle, which was also at the same theater. I think is that where Blood Love is going? Blood Love is either going there or Theater 555. One of those two. But I'm really excited for that show. New vampire musical that's not Lost Boys. All right. Orpheum Theater for Jonathan Larson Project. I didn't see Ginger Twinsies, so I don't have that. And then I have not seen the Costin Mayer show, which is there now. And so I don't think I have anything from there. The Lucille Lortel. I did just see Data there, but that's a 2026 playbill. I don't think I have. Oh, there's Bo from When It Was Downtown. Where is, I do have some playbills from the St. Luke's Theater. Is that in here? I hope that's in here. That would save me some trouble. I could keep all the Bow playbills together. York Theater, unfortunately, I don't think it's in here. Dang. All right. Where is Playwrights Horizons in the other one? Okay. We have second stage. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to, we're gonna have to start a new bit. All right. Because I still have so many off-Broadway shows. We'll do all of 42nd Street in one bin. So Playwrights Horizons will move to the new bin. There's original stereophonic. Oh gosh, I have so many. Oh, I see, because I put Teeth and Wet Brain together. So stereophonic is currently writing solo. So I will put Practice in with stereophonic. That's also just a good match of 3-hour shows about creating art. Playwrights Horizons also has my favorite programs. I love their artwork every single time. Also love their shows. Okay, we have Downstate, Corsicana, Wish You Were Here. Oh, never regret a Playwrights Horizons show. Regretfully, So the Birds Are, which directed by Jenny Coons, who is now directing Warriors. I am so excited. Oh, and then Hold Me in the Water, which was one of my honorable mentions for last year. I loved that play. All right. We'll keep second stage in here, though maybe. Yeah, we'll keep second stage in here. There's St. Luke's. And then Little Shop. Roundabout. MCC, and I do have an MCC show. I feel like I need to transfer more. New York City Center. Oh, New York City Center almost needs its own bin. Actually, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll move New York City Center and MTC and leave, because that's, and then we have concert versions, which I will also leave in there. Okay, so we'll transfer this into a new bin and then move Playwrights back to the other one. Okay, much better. And we do still have, oh, I did move the new second stage as well in from the Signature Theater into this bin too. So I just transferred. I'm still gonna put Studio Seaview in this box. All right. Let's do, so Meet the Cartosians will go in here. That was such a good play. Such a good play. I really hope they transfer it to Broadway. They could easily, it's part of the second stage season, and they could easily put it in the Hays. It was brilliant. Okay. So Studio Seaview will go. next to, there you go, next to Old Second Stage. I don't think I have any roundabout. I do have MCC. There's Caroline. MCC does like these like thicker, almost, they're one single almost cardboard sheet. I do still give them sleeves though. Looks like we don't have an empty spot, so it gets a new sleeve. Also just saw Blackout Songs there, which is not an MCC production, but they did rent out the space, so that'll go in there when I organize it next year. Okay. What else do we got in here? Oh, the shed was in the other bin too. I did go to the shed. Brother's Size was at the shed. All right. Let's go New York City Center box. Where are all my Bat Boy playbills? Oh, and there's Carnegie Hall. Great. All right. We have Carnegie Hall from, wait, what else did I see at Carnegie Hall? Oh, Follies. Follies and then Bridges. Sondheim and Jason Robert Brown. That's very on brand. All right. MTC Stage 2. We got Stage 1. Oh, I guess I don't. Oh, no, I do organize them by stage. All right. Oh, no, I don't. Kind of just put them in wherever. All right. Oh, I also saw Queens there as well. So we'll do Reunions and Queens together. We'll definitely be back for Bigfoot, which is their next show on the big stage. And then I think they're doing the Monsters right now in the small stage, and I think I'm gonna miss that, which I'm really bummed about. But they're also doing the Monsters, I believe, at Berkeley Rep, so I may catch it there. Okay, we have and then, oh gosh, Quadrophenia. Where are my Bat Boy programs? I'm definitely missing. I'm definitely missing some programs. Oh my gosh. They're somewhere. You're in Town, Wonderful Town, Love Life. Oh, My Son's a Queer is by itself. Quadrophenia can actually go with My Son's a Queer for the special events at New York City Center. Boo. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then I will also put Red Bucket Follies in this box. I do have a separate section for like Easter bonnet. I don't know where those are though. Oh, maybe they're up there somewhere. Whatever, I'm putting it in here for now. It feels like this is the box where that's gonna go. All right. Let's go back to this. What is this? This is Lincoln Center. And concerts. This is where I'll put soon. And then we have oh, this is Signature Theater. That shouldn't be in there. That should be with all the other Signature Theater shows. Soho Playhouse. We got our Soho Playhouse Encores flyer. And then I will do our 2 readings. So Ninth Drives Make Me, which I don't think, oh no, that will fit. And Lady of M Street. I don't think I have any other workshops in this set of programs. All right. Where is St. Luke's? Okay, I am gonna move out of the box, which is just these 3. In with St. Luke's. Signature Theater. The Creep, Make Me Gorgeous, and Stranger Things. So those were all St. Luke's, as well as, where's Islander? Ah, there's Islander. Love me some Finn Anderson. So I will do out of the box that now has taken over that space next to St. Luke's, and then we can put in the remaining Bow programs. We got Bobo. Come on. Okay. Oratorio is also, oh no, it's falling apart. Also Signature. I don't know where the rest of the Signature, I know they used to do some weird flyer-esque programs. Those have to be here somewhere. Maybe that's in the rest of this box. Kate, Under the Radar, Classic Stage. Oh, here we go. Here's some Signature stuff. Classic Stage can stay. Signature, we will transfer. Soho Playhouse can stay. Okay. They do like these very like card, almost similar to MCC. Same with the new group that also rents out their space. They've done just a single flyer with a QR code on it. And then they used to do basically like a strip. We got Case for the Existence of God. Again, just like a strip. And all right, we'll put that in here. Oh no. Some of them are just like slightly too big, so they have to be further into the box. But Eurydice can go on the outside. Where did Oratorio go? How am I losing stuff already? Second stage. What the heck? Oh, right here. All right. Oratorio can go on the outside. That way I know. And then the rest of these are like, oh, there's Soho Playhouse. That goes in here. The rest of these are kind of just flyers, so I'll probably end up putting, we'll do Edelweiss in with, yeah, but not right now, the AJ Holmes's one-person show. There we go. Which is also at Soho Playhouse. And then there's just like a bunch of other just random flyers in here. So that's where stuff like Grey Mud, the wedding that I went to, that'll all go in there. The wedding needs a sleeve protector. All right. Oh, I do have Greenwich House somewhere. I don't know. That's not important. I hardly see anything there. All right. Oh, and then Diversion. There's Terse. There's a random off Broadway. Where is Revolutions? Here's Revolutions. We'll put this in with that. Different theater, but similar vibes. Okay. Oh, and then where is My Mother's Funeral goes in here. That's Soho Playhouse. And then where is Bad Books? Oh, and Masquerade. Masquerade will go in random miscellaneous off-Broadway. There's Dirty Books, not Bad Books. Dirty Books. Okay, great. Then I have this one from Ho Church, which is a weird size. This will go in the big one because it is square, which I said was getting full and I meant it. Oh no. Oh, I didn't realize there was also confetti in here. I do keep confetti. That goes into a separate box. I don't know what I'm going to do with all the confetti that I've kept, but I do, in fact, keep it. We have a host sticker as well, which I also keep stickers. Okay, now I need The Public and the Shed back down. before I put the other ones back down, I will leave this. The dramaturgical notes for Illinois are so thick. I almost should put those somewhere else too. I mean, it's the only thing that I've seen at the Armory, so I really could put it anywhere. Yeah, we'll do that somewhere else. All right, here's the shed with the effect. Put it in with the brother size. Great play by McCraney. Also, the last thing I saw at the shed, because I did not see the Tom Hanks play, because I did not have $300 to spend on tickets. This is almost all the public theater at this point. Like, literally here from, oh, that's New York Theater Workshop. Out of this bin, this entire section is the public theater. Granted, that's what, 4 different stages? Because it's Shakespeare in the Park, and then the big space where they do the musicals, the thrust space, oh, and then 2 theaters. So 5 stages. Joe's Pub's not even in here. All right, we have Seat of Our Pants was the last thing I put in here. And then Initiative and Oh Happy Day will go together. Both brilliant plays. Absolutely loved it. I also just saw, in case anybody saw Oh Happy Day, the young boy in that is in Wonder at ART. And literally, the entire first act, I was like, why does that boy look so familiar? Looked it up at intermission, and he was the boy in Oh Happy Day. Incredible performer. All right. Plays Augie's friend in the musical. There is Public. I think Off-Broadway is done. I think. We'll do the Armory with MTC, or sorry, New York City Center, since that currently has the most room. That's also, I guess, where I'll put the Under the Radar flyers for now, and then I'll find a box for them later, because they can go somewhere else. But while we have room in there, then I don't have to worry about trying to find a space for it. Oh, this box still says Broadway, because that used to be my Broadway box until I started putting Broadway in. And we're back. We're back. We are out of space on top of the shelf. Okay, let's do regional next. I do have regional organized by region. And then we'll do Broadway last. All right. We have in here, I think this is, I do it by city. So we have, no, I do it by state. New Jersey, Houston, so Texas, Virginia. I do. I just reversed it. Okay, so we start with Maryland with only. I think I have, no, I haven't. I've only been only once. We have Illinois, which is where there's Steppenwolf, and then we do have Illinois shows. Oh gosh. Here's all of our regional programs that we're going to be sorting in here. I do have Pennsylvania. I don't think this is going to fit in this box, though. No, it does. It does. Pennsylvania will be in the P's. H. Illinois. Maryland. More Illinois. So much Illinois. Indianapolis. Missouri. New Jersey. I feel like I've gone too far. LMNOP. No, not far enough. LMNOP, and then we have Texas. All right, so Pennsylvania goes before Texas. Maybe that fits. I don't know if that's gonna... Oh no, it does not fit. Never mind. That'll go in the big bin. Or actually, it'll go with... I have a box that fits these perfectly. It'll go with the performances. That's where it'll go. As well as this one, which is just slightly too big. All right. Performances, too big. We have Missouri, which I did have a Missouri show. Where did that go? The Muni shows. We've been to the Muni quite a few times. There's chess, signed by Jessica Vosk. And then we have Chicago from the Muni and Legally Blonde from the Muni. Why is chess alone and Legally Blonde has Karate Kid? Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to put... Oh, I guess I can do... Oh, I think it's because the Muni programs are so thick that I can't put two of them together. That makes sense. But I will put Anne Juliet in with Chicago. Does not make sense. But they're both Missouri shows. Even though I saw Anne Juliet in Kansas City, not in St. Louis. Oh, I could do the Legally Blondes together. I don't know. I'm putting too much thought into this. We're just gonna store them. Oh, damn Yankees ticket. We have... Where's Paper Mill? We do have... Last Paper Mill show I saw was Take the Lead. And that already is taken with Mystic Pizza. So Bull Durham gets a new sleeve. Gonna miss Come From Away. So I don't know when the next time I'm gonna be at Paper Mill is. What else are they doing this season? Is that listed in here? Oh, and a ticket. Where is the Paper Mill season? Well, cannot find it easily, so we're not gonna know. We're not gonna know. I'm sure I can look it up online later. Seen quite a few shows at Paper Mill. If you're ever in New York, the train to get to Paper Mill Playhouse is like super easy. We have Bucks County. That was technically on the New Jersey side of Bucks County, so that will go in the New Jersey section. Do I have anything outside of Paper Mill? I do have Empire Records, which I saw at McCarter Theater on the Princeton campus. That'll be where we put We Are the Tigers from Bucks County, but not Pennsylvania. Then we have a bunch of Virginia regional theater. Play That Goes Wrong, Monster Songs, Crimes of the Heart. All in different cities in Virginia, which is in this box. And I do have signature theater, including Rent, with a bunch of now Broadway performers. The cast to that production of Rent was insane. All right, this is Seattle, Washington. We will do, oh no, sleeves on the ground. I should just do all the DMV together, but I split it out by state, which I don't regret. But it does mean that the DMV is kind of spread out across the boxes, because DC is in the D's and Maryland and Virginia are in this box. All right, there's our first half of Virginia. And the second half. We also have Illinois in here, which I have a ton of Illinois programs. Devil Wears Prada. And Play That Goes Wrong, Professional. Classic Paradise Square, combined with What the Constitution Means to Me, which is just objectively hilarious. They're together because I saw them on the same trip, but when you think about the consequences. All right. We'll do, gonna need 2 sleeves for this last trip. We have Catch Me If You Can at the Marriott Theater in Lincolnshire and Revolutions at the Goodman Theater. There we go. I feel like I have another, nope. DC goes in the other box. Oklahoma, LMNO, would go in this box. My first show in Oklahoma that I've ever seen was the Outsiders Tour in Tulsa. I figure if you're going to see the Outsiders on tour anywhere, it's got to be in Tulsa, right? It's like seeing Parade in Atlanta. Okay. Most of this box is actually just Illinois. And then I have Minneapolis, Minnesota, which will also go in this box. A lot of new states from that last road trip that I took, because I'd never been to Minneapolis before. HIJKLM would be Minnesota, would be before Missouri. I know my alphabet. After Massachusetts. And then, where's Maryland? Wait, why do I have, this is not in alphabetical order. What did I do here? Why is senior class at the front? I don't know. Whatever. All right. Move them around, which means Oklahoma is not in the right spot either. Hijklmno. O is after all the New Jerseys too. It's like right before Texas. What was I thinking? All right, there we go. It's because I had Maryland at the front of the box for some reason. Maryland LM. Maryland is after Indianapolis, Indiana. Before, no, yes. QRS. After Massachusetts. Before Minnesota. We got it, y'all. We got it eventually. Okay. Speaking of Maryland, I have... I just realized I could put I can put Kaylee in with senior class because I have not seen another show at Olney. I'm hoping to go there because they just started yesterday the world premiere of Little Miss Perfect, which is the new musical that has the song Little Miss Perfect that was part of the Write Out Loud contest that kind of went viral on TikTok for a little bit. But there's a whole musical around that character, and it just started performances at Olney, and I really want to go. So hopefully I can figure out how to make that work. Okay, DC, other box. Ohio is going in this box. Where is... There's Oklahoma. HIJK, Oklahoma, or Ohio will go before Oklahoma. And we have two shows from Ohio with The Notebook on tour at the Aronoff Center and Mythic at Cincinnati Playhouse. Done. And then we have Kentucky, which will also go in this box. All of the regional theater is primarily in the last half of the alphabet. That's unfortunate. I may have to move some stuff around. It's not full yet though, so we should be good. HIJK. So before Massachusetts, after Indiana. Great. And then we just have DC left. Love that for us. There's the second half of our regional theater alphabet. That's almost full, but still can cram some more in there. Oh, did I already take it down? I did already take it down. Just kidding. Here it is. This is Georgia for the Fox Theater through Arizona. There's a Arizona Theater Company with Prue Payne. Eventually, we will have all 50 states in these boxes, which I'm very excited about that day. Most of this, however, is Georgia, because I go to Atlanta a lot. Well, there's Delaware. Why do I have... No, that is Delaware. All right. There's DC. Yeah, of this entire box, though, this is all Georgia, and all of it's Atlanta. Which, do I have Shucked in here? I also have... I am missing a stack of Playbills. Because I don't see Shucked in here at all. Oh, no, there it is. Just kidding. It's already in there. Okay. And Millions. All right, so I have organized it this year. And I don't have any Atlanta. I am missing those Bad Boy Playbills, though. They're somewhere. We have Fremont Avenue and Damn Yankees. From Arena Stage in DC, which I have been to before. Oh, actually, I should see if I have an orphan right now. Oh, I don't, because my other Arena Stages, We Are Gathered, which I only saw the first half because of a fire alarm, and Wrinkle in Time. I do have a Swept Away from Arena Stage, which I did not see. I saw it in Berkeley, and they didn't do programs in Berkeley, so I had somebody grab me a program from Arena Stage. And on the other side is Guys and Dolls, so that's not even an orphan. R.I.P. the Kennedy Center. Okay. There we go. Damn Yankees, Fremont Avenue. Fantastic 2-show day. I think that's it for regional. And then we just have Broadway to go. And then we're done until I find all the Bat Boy programs. Where would they be? What's in this box? I think that, okay. We have all of the Broadway ones. I should alphabetize. In fact, that's what I'll do first, because this is the rest of Broadway, but Broadway is like so many different boxes. So I will try to alphabetize these. We got Waiting, Forgato, Punch, Maybe Happy Ending, LMNOP, Oedipus is before Punch, Queen of Versailles, after Punch, Two Strangers. I have two Strangers. That'll be a sleeve. QRST. Liberation, before Maybe Happy Ending. LM. Marjorie Prime, then Maybe Happy Ending. Rob Lake will, I guess, go under Rob Lake. And then Ragtime. QRS. R. All right. Okay. And this is Oh Mary through Purpose. O through P? How is this 2 letters? What the heck is in here that... Oh, it's because I have so many Oh Mary programs. And I haven't seen Oh Mary in like almost a year. And yet, this is all Oh Mary. Because I have Cole multiple times. This was Titus. And then I got all of the special editions. And then Betty Gilpin. Betty Gilpin, I think, was the last. No, I saw when the original Broadway cast went back into it. But I missed Jinx, which I'm really sad about. Missed Jane Krakowski. Probably gonna miss John Karen Mitchell. I don't have the time and the funds to do both all of the cast of Oh Mary and all of the cast of Hadestown. Okay, Oedipus will go in this box and Punch will go in this box. And I think for Broadway, I don't double them because they're... Did I do this backwards? No. Because they're alphabetized by show and there's so many shows, I don't group them with other shows. O-E. Oh, I guess Oedipus would go at the front. Sure, all right. And then we have Punch. Which I suppose would go, oh no, before Pearly. But after Prima Facie. Great. That one was easy. All right. What? There's a look at our stacks. Broadway. And then I'll put the regional shows back on top. There's another regional. No, I don't have that one labeled. Alas. And the rest 3 of these are all Broadway. Am I gonna need all of these though? I don't have anything in the front of the alphabet. I think this is, I jig it through the notebook. We'll need to put Liberation in there. Unfortunately, that is very full. I may need to move some out of there. This is this all T? What? This is so many. And then we have Real Women through Swept Away. Okay. I am gonna need all of these, unfortunately. All right, starting with Real Women through Swept Away. So that's our R's and S's. That is not a lot of alphabet. Do I not have a Q? Oh, I don't have a Q show. So it is just Queen of Versailles. I guess Queen of Versailles can go with the P's, except I already put that back up there. So never mind, we'll put it in here. We'll put it in here. Queen of Versailles is going to be coming in clutch for all the people that do like the alphabet of musicals that they've seen. It's either Queen of Versailles or Quilters are your options. Okay, Ragtime goes in this box. Before Real Women. And then Rob Lake goes in this box. After Redwood. Before The Roommate. Before Romeo and Juliet. All right. Done. We still have a little bit of room in there. That was not super full yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I'm definitely going to need to get another one of the big bins because this, here we have the back of the alphabet, I believe. Oh, here's where I put all of the special events on Broadway. Whatever, I'm not going to worry about. Red Bucket Folly should go in here, but I'm not going to worry about it. I may actually just end up moving these out eventually, but this is like the Tony Awards, Broadway Barks, things like that. All right, there we have Yellowface through Take Me Out. Two Strangers definitely goes in this box. We have Two Strangers for Phoenix Best's debut and Two Strangers with Christiani and Sam. Eventually I will see Vincent Michael in the role. He's going on this weekend. If you're in New York, I unfortunately will be on the wrong coast. All right, we got Tammy Faye. Why do I have so many Tammy Faye programs? Y'all, I only saw this show twice, but I literally have all of the special edition October programs and the classic. Oh, we got the waitress programs in here. Love Shoshana Bean. We got Sarah Bareilles. And the rarest waitress program of them all, the Joshua Henry, Sierra Renee. I went to their first performance, and thank goodness I did. Thank goodness I did. And they weren't even giving out these programs at the first performance. They were giving out these. And then they swapped over to these in December, and then the show closed prematurely because they got COVID. And thankfully, somebody was able to grab the photo of them on the playbill for me. Where Two Strangers goes before Waitress. Why am I still going? Top Dog, Underdog, then Two Strangers. Oh, no, just kidding. Trouble in Mind. And then Two Strangers. And then we have Waiting for Godot, which I think... Oh, no, Yellowface will still be at the back of the pack. No Z shows. We need a Z show. Oh, Wiz is before... And Wicked. What am I talking about? Waiting for Godot goes before even Waitress. But after... No. Yeah, before Waitress, after Uncle Vanya. Great. Done. Still got some room in there. This one, the back of the alphabet has a ton of room. This one, however, is very full. This has literally no room, and I somehow have to get 3 shows in there. Hopefully I have a slot for a maybe happy ending, because I do have a lot of maybe happy endings in here. Oh, this is tight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all these in. I may have to move LMN. How many N's do I have here? Because I may have to move the N's into... Oh, I don't have that many, because it's mostly just The Notebook and then New York, New York. Oh, and Neil Diamond. A Beautiful Noise. Yeah, okay. This is all my N's. So I think I'm going to move the N's into the other bin with O'Mary and the P's. All right, we got Liberation. Liberation goes in the L's. Last 5 years. Left on 10th. Lehman Trilogy. Lempicka. We're still in LEs. Oh, Life of Pi. Liberation goes right before Life of Pi. There we go. And we have Marjorie Prime, which will go before maybe Happy Ending. Which we have a ton of. Before Mary Jane. After Macbeth. Great. And then we have all of our maybe happy endings. Oh, so many. Not as many as my Hadestown. But I don't even think I have as many as O'Mary. And I've seen it more than O'Mary. But I did not get as many of the special edition programs. I just got this one and this one for the special edition maybe happy ending. Oh, I do have a maybe happy ending spot. Yay! Rejoice, rejoice. Not an orphan anymore. This is actually my first of the new title maybe happy ending, because they had the photo of them for a while. And then they swapped when Andrew joined the cast. I didn't see Andrew, but they haven't swapped back yet. I wonder if they'll get, when they get the new cast in, if they will. And then I do have one of the original logos way back. Also signed. I stage doored like the second time I saw it, because it opened in October. So my first playbill was the special edition, and then we went back in November and did stage door, which I don't do often, but I do for shows I love. All right. And then we got, oh no, except the other one's now at the bottom of the regional theaters. Ah! Oh, I should not have put those away yet. Okay. Let's grab it down. And then we do this in alphabetical order. So there's the end of our alphabet. Q through S now. And oh, what did I, oh, Music Man. Oh, right, because I took out the ends, so I had to flip the last one. There's Music Man through Illinois. And these don't get too heavy, which is very nice. The big ones do get heavy, unfortunately. Take down the regional theaters again. And here is Oh Mary through Purpose, where we will now add in Neil Diamond through The Notebook. Unfortunately, that means Neil Diamond is the first show in the box. Whatever. Gotta go see an NA show on Broadway. Okay. That fit perfectly. I think one of these is performances. This is pins. Because I'm currently, again, moving, and so I have to store my pins somewhere. So this is all pins. This is an empty box. Okay. What's in the notebook box? Oh, we got London. Yeah, this is all London. I haven't been back to London since August. Oh, never mind. That's what's in that box. I do have London programs. Ha 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 ha. This is August. Oh no, I just realized I have more programs in here from regional theaters. No. There's a Colorado. We do have stickers in here. A lot of this is fringe, which it goes in a separate box. Fringe, 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 fringe. All of this is fringe. Oh, I do have another public theater and Hollywood Pantages. I think LA Pantages is in a binder. I think. And then we have Performance and Juliet. And then all of this is London. So Small London goes in a photo box, which I think is full. I'm gonna have to get a new one. Stickers from Fringe. And then all of my London stuff and Oregon Shakespeare Festival. Oh, I can't believe I forgot this entire box. Okay. Well, this size goes in here. This is all, I mean, the problem with London programs is they're all different sizes, but we do have quite a few square ones. This is Stereophonic, Electra, all the way through Sunset Boulevard, Giant, Ken Rex. So that's the square ones. Then I have these, I think, go in a photo box because I don't have anything else that size in here. But I do have larger programs. So, oh, that goes in the regional theater box. Yeah, so like in here is Witches, sizes like this. This is Great Comet at the Donmar. So that's where we'll put Sing Street. We got Oscar and the Crown is another one of those like weird skinny ones. Oh, darn, I can't. It's like they're slightly too large that I can't put them next to each other. Secret Cinemas, Greece. And then we'll do the squares. Great. So that is London. And then, yeah, I think this is empty. This may be where we do the performances, because I think that box is full. But for now, I'll put it back there. And then Colorado, Oregon will definitely go in H-I, J-K-L-M-N-O. So Oregon will go in here. This is quite large, so I'm not going to put it in a sleeve protector. LM and after Oklahoma, before Texas. Great. And then Colorado, because I live here and I see more Colorado and California theater, those go in binders. Great. Done. Oh, and then I have another public theater. Which one is the public? Not that one. I think it's actually the top one, which works in our favor. Yep, because it's same box as New York Theater Workshop. Love that. Love that for us. All right. Yeah, that's it. do need a new sleeve though. Luckily, I have a bunch on the floor. So glad Shakespeare in the Park is back. Not happy that they're doing Romeo and Juliet, but you know. Everybody's got to do their Romeo and Juliet. And done. Now I just have okay, so we have this stack, which is performances. We have 3 performances. That's this size. I have my Colorado, and then Colorado that can go in a binder. And then this flyer that's a little too large, but it's also around this size. So it's the size of like the mid-tier West End programs. And those I put in photo boxes from Michael's, which are in the other room. So let's travel. I also have 2 Hadestowns, which I have seen Hadestown so many times that Hadestown goes in its own separate thing. Oh, I also have, this is all Fringe except for Fringe. That's technically, this is the flyer for the Pantages Theater in California. Don't need that. Some of this stuff I can throw away. Like that's my hostel key. Hot Mess, Fringe. What is in here? Sunset Boulevard tickets from closing weekend. How did that get there? But this is what I was looking for, which is the postcards from Hadestown in Amsterdam. They don't have programs in Amsterdam, but they did sell these postcards. So I bought the set so that I could use it for the program pick with the poster cards. We'll put those back in there. And that will go in our Hadestown binder. I feel like I'm also missing a Hadestown playbill. Because I have Sydney and then the current Broadway cast, well, with Rebecca Naomi Jones. But then I saw that cast twice. I'm missing a stack of playbills. With all of Bat Boy, and it's somewhere. Okay, Fringe. Hadestown. Regional Theater, London. Let's travel. Come with me. Unfortunately, I'm going to have no light in the other room, but that's okay. That's okay. Who needs to see? Oh, it's so dark in here. I'll get light. Bear with me. But this is the other half of the programs. Whoa. Let there be light. Oh, I'm so low. All right, this is the other bookshelves that I'm currently in the process of packing up because I am moving, but I should still have programs over here. Where the heck are the Bad Boy Playbills? Where would they be? Okay, over here we have, this is the Hadestown bin. So this is literally, it's literally all Hadestown. And it is double-sided. I do take the understudy slips out. I don't know what I'm gonna do now that I don't have understudy slips, because I specifically go to Hadestown for understudies. Oh, I forgot sleeves. Dang it. I'll be back. We have sleeves. All right. So here is Hadestown. Where is Sydney's sleeve? There we go, there we go. So we'll do there's our Hadestown with Sydney Para Eurydice and Emily Afton Fate. Boom. And that goes in the Walter Kerr section. I also, like, this is all, this side is all Broadway. But then I also have in here, we have Boston tour, also Boston, just a different theater, the Bach Center, Dallas, and then teen editions that I've seen, which I've technically seen 3, but only 2 of them had programs. But most of this is Broadway. And then there's a pocket in here, so that's where I will put the Amsterdam postcards. There they are. Yay! Hadestown binder, done. Then I also have this stack, which is also fringe. I don't know. Currently, as you can see, packing at my house, that's the boxes. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the fringe stack yet, because they also were going in a photo box, but I think my photo boxes are full. For now, there we go, all together. This is a photo box. So this one is London. So we have Standing at the Sky's Edge, Mean Girls, Hadestown. But this is completely full, as you can see, all the way to the top. So I need another photo box. Which I did. I did get this one. I think this one is performances. Oh, no, here we have also fringe. There's some Colorado stuff in here. Actually, and then we have tiny, this is also London and fringe. Okay, I am going to put we're going to the floor. I'm going to put the Colorado Every Brilliant Thing in here because there's a lot of Colorado regional theater in here. So like this is all theater works. We have, here is Fine Art Center. Lots of Fine Art Center. And then I have at the back, so Every Brilliant Thing will go on top of all that. At the back here though, I have, I think this is where the new performances are. Yes, they are. Here's a T-Pack, which is in Tennessee. Again, that's that larger size that can't go into a bin. But then I have all the performances. So Head Over Heels, The Garden, you know, freaking Outsiders at La Jolla. So that's where we'll put these. Heart, Huzzah, and Juliet, and the Pennsylvania show will go in here. And then problem is that with these little books, I'm out of room. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out and the other London shows. Also have Pantages, but this is a sleeve size and Assassins is a sleeve size. So I'm putting these in binders, but I can also put the rest of the Fringe stack in that box. Where to go? Okay. Ta-da. Because this is Fringe from last year. Definitely got more flyers this year. We're just going to plop those in for now. Where's the lid? Where's the lid? Oh. All right, and then we have these binders are also Playbills. One of these is Colorado. That's this one. Colorado doesn't do a lot of like traditional sized programs. The youth rep does. Youth rep uses Playbill size, and then a couple theaters, like that's Cherry Creek Theater. This was a production of Spelling Bee at the at the Galleria Theater at the Denver Center, but they weren't part of the Denver Center company, so they didn't use performances. Oh, I can't read comments. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments and I've been missing them because they just go away. You registered for your first show to perform in the Hollywood Fringe Fest? Yes. I have to figure out what I'm doing in June, but if I manage to go to Hollywood Fringe, I will let you know. There's just so much regional theater on the East Coast, so my Oklahoma show should be Oklahoma. Okay. Actually, I can put Assassins in with Legally Blonde, which is just fun. I also need to look at the time because I do need to leave for Salt Lake tonight. Gonna drive probably 3 hours and stay in Laramie and then drive the rest of the 5 hours tomorrow morning. I've decided that I don't want to drive 8 hours in a day this year, so we're taking things slow. All right. Here is, this is also Broadway, but these are from like my first trips. So like History Boys, this is like vintage Broadway. There's a signed title of show program from closing night. James Joyce's The Dead, which, you know, after James Joyce's The Dead and Ulysses, I've decided I just don't like James Joyce. Okay, where is there's LA. So these are all of the Pantages programs. Which this binder is actually almost full. I also have Geffen in here, which I may go back to the Geffen. Oh, literally my last Pantages tour was Hamilton. And Shucked at the Pantages. We'll go right in there. And then we have, yeah. Last show I saw at the Geffen was The Lonely Few. I may be going back there. I think I'm going to LA this week after I drive to Salt Lake City. And Sylvia is playing there right now, and it's on my list. It's on my list of shows to potentially see. That and Sweeney Todd with Will Swenson and Leslie Margarita. And then definitely want to see Here Lies Love at the Taper. And Amadeus at Pasadena Playhouse. Okay, maybe I'll put these in the Outsiders box. Maybe that's the move. Because I don't have another photo box. I do have some of these. This is all of my pins that were on my wall that are now going into storage. Yeah, I think that's where these will go. So this box goes back on the shelf. I love those Michael's Photos boxes. They are a little small, but they do the job, especially if you have, you know, considerably less programs than I do. They're the perfect size for some of those London programs. Unfortunately, I moved my light, so let me turn that lamp on. So it's a little dark over here now, but live's not going much longer. We have, I mean, honestly, this box may be perfect for these. Unfortunately, it is full, but I could, oh, that is unfortunately the perfect size for what I need. Oh my gosh, like not even, that's the one. So we will, right now it's all these pins, but honestly, I could probably move the pins into the Outsiders one, which is a little smaller. The perks of PR boxes is using them as storage bins. Oh, and now the Outsiders pins get to go in the Outsiders box. Perfection. All right. So many pins. And then this, look at that. Perfect size. And there we go. That is the full organization of all of these freaking programs. You know, at some point I will use the same system for everything, but there's like so many that I just sort of use what I have right now. And eventually, the downside of moving the pins is that I don't think all of these fit in here. Oh well, we'll figure something out. I was hoping that these would fit side by side, but they do not. I buy too many pins, y'all. This is ridiculous. And this is just from last year, because everything else is on a bin. Oh, this is so close. Surely it's like a huge game of Jenga. Not Jenga, Tetris. Mixing up my games over here. Oh no! Pin down. I love these pin boards, but they're like just slightly a weird enough shape that they don't fit. Yeah. This is like, it's literally so close to being able to fit side by side. Alas, it's not going to. All right, well, I'll have to put these somewhere else. That's fine. That other box is just too perfect. But that is it. I am gonna just throw these into boxes and clean everything up and get ready to go to Salt Lake City tonight. Yay! Stay tuned though, because I am going to be doing a vlog of my day trip to Salt Lake City, which is happening starting tonight, and going to go see the world premiere 10 Brave Seconds, which I'm very, very excited about. But thank you for joining me as I organize all of my programs for the second half of 2025. Thank you. And have a good night, y'all.